I get kind of like not wanting to spend drop the time and the cash to change them. It's like, eh, I like the sound of the strings broken in, but new strings are nice. They're a little stretchy still, and I'm definitely working on the truss rod on the guitar at the moment, so it's a little touch and go. I'm missing it tune a few times today. If you're just tuning in, thanks for being here, and I wanted to take a minute to, just a second, to welcome you to the morning ritual, to our morning ritual for guitar growth, where we take a snapshot at the beginning of the year. We're here every morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we every morning, every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I did say that, and we are here for the entire year of 2025, and we did start a little before the new year, so we're going to take a little snapshot of our technique for the first video that we did, and the last video that we're going to do in 2025. We're going to overlay, I don't know if we're going to overlay them. Maybe we will, I doubt it. But every session is on 60 beats per minute. I thought it sounded kind of empty here, so this is what's going on. We have 60 beats per minute every morning, and we're just going to start now. And I welcome you to join us. So we have, if you stick around today, we're going to work on some sort of Tony Rice stylings at the near the end. For the last quarter of the guitar session, we're going to work on cross-picking through walk-ups and walk-downs. So it's really interesting stuff and useful, totally utilitarian stuff to do. So stick around for that. We have a couple of G-run style turnarounds to kind of plug into that mix. So it's just a real quick sort of visit, but it'll give us some starting points, some talking points to, at least get fired up on. So let's go ahead and get started. We have the 60 beats per minute, and we're using 4 attacks per beat, fingers 3 and 4 on frets 11 and 12, just like always. We'll start with the old stretch. I want to try to get the weakest link to be able to pass the solid, if you know what I'm talking about. So here, let's take a look. Fingers 3 and 4, 11 and 12, 4 attacks per beat, 1 E and a 2 E and a T E and a bow E. Go. Here we go, and we're off. And another exciting roundabout. Now let's see what's going on. I love the wants to be rescheduled. Oh, hey. Housekeeping, like button smashed. Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, if you don't mind, if you're here and you have a finger that's not playing guitar right now, or at some point in the near future, go ahead and, if you wouldn't mind, just smash that like button for us, if you don't mind. Yeah, I know, it's just a little light housekeeping. Liver's in the back. Whatever's in the fridge is yours, Those strings are made. Okay, hello. So I'm keeping up with the live for the chat. This is a good sign. All right. FF Horror Fan, we're back. Yeah, nice to see you again. All right. Good morning, Ben Mall. We have some new returning faces. This is wonderful. So here's 2 and 3, 1 E and a 2 E and a, you know what to do. If we have time, we might have a little bit we might hear a little bit from the Steve Vai, the famous Steve Vai 10-hour guitar workout today. So don't hesitate to stick around. There's some good stuff coming up. And if you are a guitar player, if you have a friend or a family member who also would like to enjoy the stream, go ahead and share the stream with them. We'll be here for an hour today and every other day, every weekday morning, 7:30 a.m. And this is specifically a warm-up. We occasionally will get caught up in taking song requests, but if we don't get to them right away, it's nothing personal. It's not that we are not interested in playing the song. We're focusing on just getting the morning ritual done, where we are focusing on breath. Posture. We're even focusing on the clothing that we wear while we play the guitar, while we practice the guitar, because some of us can become, sort of hyper aware of all of our surroundings, all of our things that are going on, and sometimes that belt can be a little too tight, or any restrictive clothing is kind of a no-no, I think, for some of us. But let's take a look, and you've all heard the David Sanchez story before, so I'll spare you. So fingers at frets 11 and 12, so 1 E and a 2 E and a here. Fingers 1, 2, 11 and 12. 2 E and a 4 E and 1 E and a 2 E and a you know what to do. So you can actually hear the difference in string quality over the iPhone microphone, huh? I played your cross-picking lick last night for a half hour. It was quite mesmerizing. Oh, is that the one with the G5 cross-picking lick? That's a good one. Yeah, man, I've been watching you play a little bit here and there too. It's there's some Jerry Garcia, and it sounded to me like there's some Santana in there. There's really great strat tone. Fingers, 2 and 4 stretch. Nope, 3 and 4 stretch. Frets 10 and 12, and here we go. 1 E and a 2 E and a you know what to do. Just going through the morning workout here. We're working on breath. So over the span of the day, I'll crank the metronome. I don't ever change this one. This one's bolted down, but I changed other metronomes like 80 and the 100 and the 110 and about 20. And I like to get up to, about 20, sort of like, I don't sit here and do this all day long, but I do other things with metronomic stuff. And I like to get up to like 120 for the middle of the afternoon and then simmer back down to like 60 before bedtime. It seems to help with sleep. It seems to just be a nice thing for my biorhythm, right? All right, so we're coming back. Corinna Montgomery, good morning. Thanks for being here. Fingers 2. If you're just tuning in, let me just get started and I'll tell you what we're doing. Fingers 2 and 3 on frets 10 and 12 on the low E string, and then we're walking up with a finger stretch. Okay, 10 and 12. 1 E and a 2 E and a you know what to do. Whatever you start just tuning in. You are just set foot into a place where we come with the guitar, we come with guitars in hand, and we work through the beginning of the session with some breath work. And of course we can encourage each other to continue breathing throughout the session in a separate minute from our mechanical study. Anyway, what we're doing is we meet here every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's our morning ritual for Guitar Growth, and it's not for everyone, but if what you want to do, what you'd like to do over the span of this entire year, because we're here for the entire year for free, and what we're trying to do is work on personal growth and meditate on the thing that I want to focus on today. The sentiment that I want to focus on today is sometimes we can start thinking negatively, right? And it happens to all of us. Sometimes we think like it's lower than a snake's belly in a wagon rut. You know what I mean? Sometimes life will just grab us by the horns and we don't even have the capacity to pull up. Do you know what I mean? So I just wanted to remind myself this morning that even though I might have a cheery smiley, happy little face going on, you know, pudgy little face going on. Sometimes we all have those feelings of, why do I play the guitar? Am I doing myself and my family a disservice by squandering my time? And it's not like I sit around and wonder about those things. It's not like they happen frequently. But in my travels, I speak with a lot of other people. A lot of us feel that way, can feel that way. So I just want to focus today on reassuring myself that the work that I'm doing is changing the world for the good, and it starts with me. Okay, so 1E and a 2E, 1 and 2 on frets 10 and 12. Go. We're finishing up the last of the 2-finger group stretch. Yes, Watchtower was great. Hey, Robbie, you see that? Still working on it. Oh, so that comes out today. The full, like the widescreen version of it, that drops at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard today on this channel. It's got all the tablature overlays, so you can. I've got like 4 pages of arrangement of that song, but I think you've got the first 4 bars. I think roughly the first 4 bars that we go over. So if you wanted to look at it again with tablature, it's going to be right there on the screen for you. It's a really fun song to work and explore with, you know what I mean? It's just a perfect vehicle. It's like Autumn Leaves or whatever. It's like the 12-bar blues. It's like, or, you know, olive oil and butter. Every recipe begins there, right? So let's take a look at fingers 2 and 4. So we're starting on frets 9 and 12. I'm going to take a second though to remind myself to breathe. All right, I know it seems corny because you've got all these weirdos on the internet teaching you how to breathe and stuff. It's not that. It's just that I'm doing this for myself. All right, so a little OJ in the system. This is bad breathing right here. This is bad. Undisciplined breathing. I like to train for marathons, but I never actually run them, you know what I mean? So I'll do, like I haven't obviously done a marathon. Got 17, I used to run 17 miles a day, 3 days a week. So let's go ahead and do this. 9 and 12, 1 E and a 2 E and a T E and a 2 and 4. So when running, I really like to talk about running. I'd like to get back to that level in my life where you can literally control the function of your breath, even when it feels like you're going to need to gasp or you won't survive it, you can still motor through that. So it's hard for me to do this on the guitar where I focus on very controlled breathing. Breathe out for a little extra. Slow. Then when I turn around, I don't panic and breathe in quickly and gasp. So those things are very steady. Those things are very steady. Can only come from, you know, for me it takes quite a bit of practice to get that together. But we can do it. Let's take a look at frets 9 and 12. Fingers 1 and 3. Same exercise, but the first and third fingers. 1 E and a 2 E and a T E and a O E. Here we go. Hey, Mr. Husbands. The Chad. Good morning, fella. Alright, so we've got Johnny here. I started playing guitar. I did use pick now without pick. I play scales faster. But with pick, I'm slow at playing. Yeah, I understand that. I certainly do understand that. There are some things we can do with fingers that we cannot do with pick. And that's some things we can do with the pick that we cannot do with our fingers. And then if you wanted to specialize and really get really good and make a lifetime commitment to becoming a Pierre Ben Suzanne or a Matteo Mancuso, you might abandon the pick for a long time. And sayonara and never come back. It's just like, it's whatever works for you, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Whatever gives us joy. Alright, yes, hearing, staying quality. Alright, cool, wow. I was staring at my pinky all day yesterday trying to make it. Yeah, my pinky won't move unless I tell it to. It's kind of like my, oh. Hi, horror fan, hello. Alright, so let's take a look at fingers 2 and 3 and 4. 1 E and a 2 E. After this, we'll do some stretching before we go. Oh, Corinna, good. I appreciate this so much. Well, I'll tell you what. I think is Corinna. Are you new here? We appreciate you being here for certain. Sometimes it's crazy or random. You guys are random and pop. You can't roll it out. I love that. That's a good one. Yeah, sounds like something my uncle would say. Zack Attack is back. Thank you for your dedication. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you being here and saying that. Sharing that goodness. I have a friend, Steve is his name. He's a great songwriter, man. He writes a song called Say Love, and I'll have to learn it and play it. And try to, he plays an open sort of like Slack key tuning, and maybe I'll just get it done in Slack. But it's a wonderful song. You love it. Robbie Smith. Thank you. Guitar is low. Oh yeah. Yeah, the sound in the beginning was the word. So let's take a look at fingers 1 and 2 and 3, 10, 11, and 12. 1 E and 2, and you know what to do. And that's right, Mark. You know what to do. Smash that like button. If you're here and it's in your wheelhouse, if you are one of the old like button smashers from back in the day, why don't you put that, come out of retirement with this camera on that thing. Do you know any Bruce Springsteen? Ben? Hey. Once in a while, that's funny you asked that. Once in a while, I know a bunch of Bruce Springsteen. Once in a while, we'll have our friend Mr. Scott K. Fish on here. And he may be on here now, just kind of hanging out at Germany. We've got a bunch of things going on. And we might have some special guests show up here pretty soon, like as they get ready to tour. But you never know. We've got to get PR everywhere. So, but this is about morning ritual than it is anything else. But once in a while, Mr. Fish will be here. He was in the Power Station where, when eating a box of fried chicken with Mr. Bruce Springsteen while they were recording the Born to Run album, and David Sanchez was in, and Max was in, everybody was there, and once in a while we'll have them show up on this feed. So that's pretty cool. I love the boss, for sure. I really appreciate what he did for, for his career, for American music in his time. Great stuff. All right, so we've got a stretch here. I'm going to stretch and try to keep up with these chats. Okay. All right, here we go. Straight elbow. Just a pull back. We're leaning back. We're pulling back on the hands. 15 clicks, 15 clicks, 15 clicks, 15 clicks. So 1 minute of stretch. Here we go. Breathing too. The breathing thing I took from you when I'm recording, I sometimes forget to breathe properly and get shorter breath. It happens. You made me realize it's part of it. Yeah. And then our performance suffers because we don't have any oxygen going to the tissue and all tightens up, and Yeah, that's great. Yeah, good to hear. I'd love to hear some of your recordings. Am I missing videos on your channel? I'll have to check your channel, Zach. Maybe I'm missing stuff on your channel. I like the Zoso. I like the Z with the Z with the line through it. That's cool. European Z. Mike, what is the hardest thing you learned on guitar when you were a beginner, and how old were you when you started playing? Hey, Mike. I think we have a few new people here today. But the cost went I agree. And so let's take a look. But I want to try to keep this. All right. I'd like to hear that song, Raul. I'd love to hear. I really want to try hard to keep this. I got done with national politics because I've had presidents in my cameras and stuff like that, and I'm just working on doing the good thing, and the good thing, whatever that good thing is. I guess communication is good. Communication is a good thing. Good, healthy, joyful communication. And a smile is contagious. Do you know looking at a smile releases endorphins? If I'm looking at someone smile, it releases endorphins in my own brain. That's why we like plastic people, So let's go ahead and finish up. We'll wrap up this stretch before I get too far into the deep end here. And we'll get back to, like Frank Zappa said, Jason, shut up and play your guitar. So here we go. I think this is pretty good. Bernard, lost track of time, I guess. Nice to see you. What's the hardest thing you learned on guitar when you were a beginner? The hardest thing I learned on the guitar was the thing that I overcame on the guitar was to let's see. Let's go ahead and start the 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise, and I'll explain that while I play along. Okay, we'll be see Dennis in the house. So 1 E and a 2 E, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 4 E and the hardest thing to do was for some of us, it's to not put it down, not quit. I look back in hindsight, and I wish I had picked it up more then. You know what I mean? Just left it out of the case in the properly heated and humidified room, and then just picked up the guitar more than I did. I picked it up a lot, and I played it a lot, but I think having a more meaningful approach to like a goal set was I remember early on when I first started playing. I don't even really remember when I first started playing. There was always a guitar hanging around the house, one of the old Ladieras. You can still find them on Reverb today. My brother's custodian over the one that we had now, but I remember the goals, like 3 short-term goals, like where you see yourself in 3 months, and then 3 long-term goals, like where I see myself in 5 years, and continually assessing those, continually reevaluating those, revisiting those, and just having a system of, a system of control for why I want to practice. Why am I practicing? A lot of us just talk about, like even Victor Wooten in his book, right? Raul, he was talking about like, I always knew I should practice, but I never really knew what I was supposed to practice. So having those focal points, those goals, and everything, what I've found over time, everything comes when we're ready. And it's only when we are ready. And so learning doesn't occur. There's a thing in learning called readiness. And so part of the breathing and tuning of this sequence is to provide readiness for myself and you, if you're here with me, right? So let's do the 1, 2, 3 and stretch 4. 1, 2, 3, stretch 4. So 9, 10, 11, 13. 1 and a 2 E and a D E and a O E and surgery, so this helps with strengthening my back and my core. It's crazy the muscles you use to play the guitar. Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here with us healing. That's important work. Yeah, charity starts at home, and that starts right here with breath and body. Well, I'm glad you're here playing along with us. And if you have contribute to the live chat. The live chat to me is like where the rubber meets the road. Even if we have like 3 people here at the end of the year, 1 person here, if I'm the last person standing, I'm still here doing the thing, but the conversation is good. It's humanizing, it's grounding, I think it can be life changing, so I think all of the words that we say, want to just, put them to good work. Bernard, everyone lost track. Okay, so I am a long time. Welcome, Bernard, glad you're here. Normal grass. At some point yesterday, you had the metronome on the plus 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, like I'm doing right now. And surprisingly hard to feel at the start. What time did you start at the AM? Every morning at 7:30 AM Eastern Standard Time. Normal grass. And you're free to join us anytime you like. Free to jump, obviously, anytime you like. There's no obligation, no fee, no nothing. Super chats are welcome, if you want to make it rain cash, that I'm happy with that. I'm not going to refuse it, but I won't. The intent isn't to be here today. The intent is to be here to do the thing that I would be here doing it anyway, only televising or broadcasting it. So let's take a look. Fingers 1, frets 9, 10, 11, 12. We've already done these 4. We've already done this 4. Now we're going to kick the first finger back. 1 E and a 2 E and a, you know what, 8, 10, 11, 12. 1 and a 2 E and a 2 E and a, here we go. Go, L4, 5, S1. Oh, jeez. This I knew here a few days ago. Alright. Appreciate you making that. No pun intended. That's awful. Sorry about that. Be kind is it's a pretty good thing to do. Kindness is, if you guys want, here's something I've got a plan for. It's called the Kindness Project. So I'm not sure if this is a good fit, if we're a good fit to be doing the Kindness Project, but it just occurs to me that I have a number of people at all levels in the social strata sort of aware of this project, and I didn't know if, I'm just going to plant the seed. If it goes anywhere, then we can deal with it. If it just kind of doesn't grow or germinate, then that's fine too. But just waiting for the right growth, the right. I'm glad you mentioned the word kindness, and Mr. Husband. I'd love to hear that. I bet it did. So when I was 12, my dad sent me to guitar lessons. Guitar teacher wasn't there for me. He seemed annoyed, so I went back. I met the ear, the bass. Found myself at the player cello. Awesome. I have a similar story with one of my first ever students when I was teaching my wife in college. And drop in the smash, the like button. Den and Dennis, if you haven't checked out that band, oh my word, they are fantastic. And I see that they have all kinds of releases available right here on YouTube to listen to. They have a few live sessions that we can enjoy, and it's just really great songwriting. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is our last Yeah, we're gonna need to do this, okay, what's coming up, we're gonna need to do this diagonal pattern, so I'm going to choose to, an executive choice here to eliminate two other things that I wanted to do today. But let's go ahead and take a look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we invert that, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then we do 9, 10, 11, 12, reverse, and then we drop position 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we reverse it, 4, 3, 2, 1 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mic up your mind, Jason. Alright, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it, and let's go. 1 E and a 2, top, 4 strings, go. Guitar for everyone. Jason, are you familiar with how to play hexatonic directional picking like Eric Johnson uses to play lightning fast? I might have played his entire record at one point at Avia Musicom. Yeah, I studied him a lot. Like Cliffs of Dover, I think he probably did that when I don't know, it came out when I was like 14 or 15, I think, and I wanted to play it right away. So, 1 E and a 2 E like everybody did, you know, 1 E and a 2 E and a T E and a go, 4 with the strings. It's cool to watch McLaughlin do play with all their flat pick and pure fingerstyle all together in the classic jams. Remember that Friday night in San Francisco, whatever, that awesome album. Always choose to do the next record. That's a good philosophy to listen to. Band called Glow Stick is live on YouTube 3 nights a week. If anyone wants to check it out, support them. Fun cover band. Are you in the band? Horror. One and 1, so 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 4. There it is. I wish I had started a long time ago, man. I understand that feeling, yeah. I want to reach 500 or more hours my first year. So if you just show up here every morning, every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. for the rest of the year with us, you'll have 260 hours by the end of the year. Anyway, so you'll have to double that. So you need another hour, 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. Okay, and we've reached that. Let's try one more. I feel like my right hand's not, maybe it's a stretch is what I need. I feel like I'm not really just kind of warmed up yet. Let's do this one, let's do that 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise in quintuplets, okay? And then that might help you warm up. I think that's gotta be it. Maybe sextuplets. Let's try. 1 and a 2 and a T and a so 1 and a 2 and a 30 seconds. It's not, I can do it, I guess, it's not helping me. Let's try it quintuplets. There we go. I wish I had started more on time ago, man. Yeah. I understand that. But right now, we're in a good position to literally take it anywhere we want. And that's that simple. And you can make a lot of, you can cover a lot of ground. Yeah, have a good work day, Mark. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you for hanging with us. Klein makes some really cool electric guitars, like ergonomic guitars. Might not be the cup of tea you're looking for. Maybe a parlor guitar, a parlor guitar. Have you tried parlor guitars?